US30 and US100 both have seen a good drop yesterday again and now trying to reverse or retrace back a bit. That is what the phenomena we have seen throughout the day. We see a good or a little retracement on the day time with the US Asia and the Europe session, and with the US cash session again it start to act bearish and the people try to sell and cash session. So be watchful of that. Also be watchful of the inflation data today. Now with the help of candlestick charts and indicators, we will try to see the behavior of these instruments, the possible entries, the possible trades which we can take today. And yes, before we provide this, do not forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Do not forget to press the bell icon and do watch till the end and do listen to it carefully. First, we'll look into NASDAQ 100 followed with Dow Jones. Let's start the day with NASDAQ 100 first. NASDAQ 100 again trading at 11,400, critical resistance zone, critical support zone here, and let's see if it breaks here or not. First, we start with the hourly time frame. Now on the downside, you can clearly see the support there at 11,350 is very strong here. Till the time it trades above 11,350, I'll expect it to go back till towards 11,500, which is going to be the strongest resistance for the day. And we have seen it reversing from these levels, multiple candles, multiple time frames. So yes, 11,500 550 zone is going to be a very strong resistance, and I expect first it may try to achieve those levels before it looks forward to any further retracement on the downside. So yes, with the stop loss at 11,350, one can still go long, and yes, one must not remain long above below 11,350. That is also very clear. There are awesome oscillator again trying to enter into bullish zone. The directional movement is trading parallel there. The MACD is still bullish here on the hourly chart. RSI is looking upwards and the stochastic is overbought here on the hourly charts. Now if you look at the 2-hour charts, on the 2-hour charts you can clearly see that, see, it is trying to create a channel of its own. On the 2-hour charts, it is trying to give you lower highs, it is trying to give you lower lows. The resistance there at around 11,400 is strong. It is trying to come out of this, and now probably I'll be looking forward to at least achieve 11,480 460 zone, and then 11,500. See, if it breaks past 11,500, then we can see a little rise and a reversal. Until the time it trades below 11,500, we can expect it to reverse or retrace back again on the downside. It is trading above the support at 11,400. It means now we may see it hitting 11,460 to 500 zone. This zone is going to be important for NASDAQ 100 today. Be watchful and be mindful of that. The oscillator again trying to converge and crossover. The directional movement is bearish here. The MACD is wide divergent and still bullish. The RSI is looking upwards and the stochastic is looking upwards too. Similarly, if you look at the 3-hour charts, on the 3-hour charts you can see it is trying to come out of this channel. This is the channel in which it was trading since long in last few candles. Now it is trying to reverse and it is trying to give you a breakout. The first target should be at around this zone 11,460 480, and in fact 11,500 levels. If it breaks past 11,500, I'll expect it to retrace more, reverse more, and it will hit 11,600 and plus levels. So see, on the 3-hour charts, what it is trying to do, it is trying to give you a reversal. It is forming a double bottom there. It has seen lower lows but trying to consolidate it, now trying to reverse. So yes, if you see it trading below 11, beyond 11,500, one must stay long and one can expect 11,600 700 and plus levels. Remember, today again it may show you strong swings and it can break again because the inflation, the interest rate hike, and beyond that then expected hike will definitely try to bring an impact on market. However, I think the most of the impact is already been taken care, as markets always react in advance. The oscillator there trading in red trying to converge. The directional movement is still bearish, trying to converge. The MACD is trying to cross over for a bullish move. The RSI is crossing over for a bullish move, and the stochastic is looking upwards here too. Similarly, if you look at the 4-hour charts, on the 4-hour charts too, it is breaking the channel there and it is coming out of this channel, and now with the support at 11,350, one can remain long. As I told, probably the next target is 11,500, and in fact if it breaks beyond 11,500, we can expect 11,620, which is going to be a very strong resistance. Beyond that, one can expect 11,800 levels also. And if you look at the awesome oscillator, it is trying to converge. If you look at the directional movement, it is trying to converge. The MACD has already crossed over for a bullish move. The RSI, which was oversold, now coming back to the normal levels. The stochastic is looking upwards. Similarly, if you look at the daily charts, on the daily charts, see the previous two candles. Now previous two candles, the previous candle was specifically a doji candle, indicative of what we have seen. At the same time, now if you see it trading below 11350, see, this also makes it important. Once it drops below 11350, the candle will turn red, and then it may try to give you lower lows. How low it can go? It can go till towards 11100 levels. 100 150 may provide a support, and from there again it can try to bounce back. And on the upside, 11480 460 zone may provide a resistance. So see, it can have a larger trading zone in between 11480 to 11150 levels. So possibly a swing can be expected. Be watchful of that. The oscillator there on the daily charts is trading in red, trading with divergence. The directional movement is bearish. The stochastic MACD is also crossed over for a bearish move there, and the RSI trading near to bottom, and stochastic oversold. So probably we can again expect a swing high at around 11480 500. But yes, if it trades above 11500, one can go long for 11620, and beyond that we can expect a sharper bullish correction till towards 11800 and plus levels. On the downside, there could be a support at around 11100 levels, which may provide a very strong support. You can go long from those levels and stay long for the near future there. So trade accordingly, trade profitably. Now let's have a look at US30. Yes, and on NASDAQ 100, as I shared, 11350 is the level. Beyond 11350, one can expect that it can continue to rise till towards 11464 and 11500 levels. And if it breaks past, that is going to be the resistance. If it breaks past those, we can stay long. Else it can again going to retrace back again on the downside, and below 11350, one can go short. It is going to hit 11200, 11100 levels. And yes, a probable trading zone between 11100 to 11500 can be expected. Any move above and below will be very decisive in their sense. So trade accordingly, trade profitably. Now let's have a look at US30. US30 trading at 3480 levels, and if you look at the hourly charts here, on the hourly charts, you can find that it is getting some resistance there at this zone 3520 levels. So this is going to be again a very strong resistance zone. The 20 period moving average coming out there. Also, if you look at, higher lows are being seen, higher highs are being seen. It is expanding in nature. The support there at 3450 is going to be 3440, rather I will say. Support there at 3440 is going to be strong. Be watchful of that. If you look at the oscillator there, it is trading in red. The directional movement is bearish. The MACD is trying to cross over for a bullish move. The RSI is looking upwards on the hourly charts, and the stochastic is overbought. Similarly, if you look at the 2-hour charts, on the 2-hour charts, it is trying to create steps out there. However, if you look at, see, on the upside there is a stronger resistance, but it is trying to create a step, and probably once it trades past this zone at 3550, we can expect it to achieve higher highs. Probably this time it may try to hit back and cross beyond 3600. See, it is trying to trade in this channel. It is trying to create a channel, and now 3600 is the high, and on the downside the support at 3100 is going to be strong. Probably in this 500 points we will have to be watchful. Also, see, if it breaks below this zone at 3440, or rather I will say 3400 itself, one can go short at 3400, and then one can expect a sharper drop till towards 3200 and below levels. So yes, the support at 3100 is going to be strong. So in between 3400 and 3550, I will not recommend you to take any position. Oscillator there trying to trade in red. The directional movement is bearish. The MACD is bullish here. The MACD trading in green and trading with divergence. The RSI was oversold, now coming back to the normal levels, yet near to oversold levels, and the stochastic is looking upwards too. Similarly, if you look at the 3-hour charts, on the 3-hour charts, see, it is creating a step here, and probably we may see a big greener candle which may try to take it till towards 3600 levels, and that should be the level I will be watchful of. Any move beyond 3600, again it will try to hit 3800, which is going to provide a resistance there, and on the upside, once it breaks past 3800, there could be a sharper move. So be watchful of 3600. It may try to achieve these levels before looking forward to any further rise or drop there. On the downside, if you see it trading below 3400, go short there. The oscillator there trading in red but trying to converge. The directional movement is bearish here, trying to converge and crossover. The MACD is trying to crossover for a bullish move. The RSI is oversold. The stochastic is looking upwards too. Similarly, if you look at the 4-hour charts, on the 4-hour chart, see it has come out of this, channel, and it is trying to break out and give you a good green candle. How far this can go, I'll expect it to rise till towards 3550 and 3600 levels. In fact, if it breaks past this zone, we can expect higher highs till towards 3800 levels. But yes, high at 3600 can be expected, and beyond that it may try to achieve 3800. If you see it trading beyond 3820, we can expect 31,000 and plus levels also. The oscillator there is trading in red but trying to converge. The MACD is trying to converge. The MACD is trying to converge and crossover, rather it is on the verge of a crossover there, that you have to be watchful of. And if you look at the RSI is oversold, now trying to come out of this zone. The stochastic is looking upwards too. Similarly, if you look at the daily charts, on the daily charts, look at the previous two candles. On the previous two candles, we have seen the previous candle rather remaining a indecisive and very small body it is shown, but yes, it has achieved lower lows and it is trying to trade in this channel. The high of the channel at 3600, probably once it breaks past 3600, one can expect it to achieve 3800, 3900 level, and if it breaks past this zone, we can expect a reversal there. So be watchful of that. Yes, you can remain long at 3600, then the targets at 3700 and 3820 is going to be there, and then 3920, the next resistance. Beyond that it is going to fly, else it may try to show you a swing. How far and how low it can go? It can go below 3100, and then it can try to take a sub 30k levels also. So on the downside, one can go short at 3400, where one can expect it to drop more. Below 3400, I'll again look forward to 3300, 3200, 3100, and then below that 30,000 and below levels can be expected. Yes, below 3300 we have to below 3400 we have to remain short. We keep that in mind. Do not go long below 3400 levels. Be watchful of that. On the upside, I'll still expect it to hit 3600 first before it looks over to any further downward move. So be watchful of that and trade accordingly, trade profitably. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Do not forget to press the bell icon and have a great profitable trading there. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day.